Hey everyone, it's Amanda, and today I have actually a Dollar General book haul for you. I have never really looked at the books at Dollar General with much interest because I assumed that they would not be anything good, but I was pleasantly surprised. Now, I am thinking that maybe they're clearing out their books for good. That's my guess, because the book section where they normally were was full of like coloring books and puzzle books, but in the back, in the corner, in the back of the store, like in the middle of nowhere, on an end cap, there was a little end cap full of books that were like bargain books, and the blue tags were 50% off, so I got amazing deals on books that are supposed to be very good. I was surprised at the great collection of books they had, and that sale on the 50% off I believe is just this week, and I went on Sunday, so it's Thursday now. So if you want to check out your Dollar General, it's totally worth it, and they may still have them for 50% off. And it was exciting. I was actually really excited. So I'm not sure if it's one of those things where they're not going to get any more books in or what, but I'm definitely going to check back because I found some good books for really good prices. So I'm going to show you what I found, and here we go. So the first book was not on sale. This was full price, but I could not buy this book. I was so excited. I did not know this book existed, and it is Sweet Valley Confidential by Francine Pascal, 10 years later. And I was a 90s kid, so I grew up reading Sweet Valley High all through junior high. I loved these books. They were about two twins, Jessica and Elizabeth. They were blonde and beautiful. The books were very sugary and sweet and fun, and I just really enjoyed them. So I saw this and I had to buy it. I think it's written for adults like me who grew up on these stories and want to see what happened to Jessica and Elizabeth. And it says that they had a falling out. It's 10 years after graduation, and they've had this falling out of epic proportions. So I'm really excited to read it. And then I looked on Goodreads, and it has horrible reviews. Horrible. I think it has like an average of 2 stars, which on Goodreads, an average of 2 stars is really bad because usually they're at least in the 3-star range. So I'm still going to read it, but I don't have the good expectations that I did. But I love this idea. Why can't every author do this? Like, I would love Anne M. Martin to bring back the Babysitters Club, and we could see where they are now, because I have these thoughts of probably where they'd be as adults. It's just, okay, I'm done. But anyway, $3 for that. Then I got The Good Sister by Drusilla Campbell, and I was really drawn in by the cover, and this book has actually very, very good reviews on Goodreads, so I got it for $1.50. It was $3, bargain book, but because it was the blue label, it was $1.50, which you cannot beat. And it's about a mother that's on trial for attempted murder of her own children. So, sounds really interesting. I had to get it. I read the back. I wasn't really sure. The synopsis is kind of vague, and I wasn't sure what it was about. But I read the first page, and it said about her trial for attempted murder of her children, and that, along with the $1.50 price, sealed it for me. And I'm really glad I did get it because of the great reviews. Then I got One Lane Bridge by Don Reed, and he is from the Statler Brothers. I think this is a Christian fiction book. It's about a guy who's down on his luck, and he finds a family living in poverty and vows to help them, but he discovers that nothing about the family and the one-lane bridge that led him there is as it seems. So it sounds interesting, and so I got that. Then I got this one, and I think this one I was the most excited to find. It is Hearts That Survive by Yvonne Lehman, and it's a novel of the Titanic. And this was $1.50, and it is about a girl who is getting ready to have a wedding on the grandest ship ever built. And we all know what happened to that ship, so should be interesting. I think it's probably a fictional account of maybe a fictional character, or I'm not sure. I should research that to see if it's a character a person that actually was on the Titanic, or if she just kind of made up the whole thing. I don't know. Either way, I think it's going to be good. Then I got, this one was 30% off. It did have a sticker that said 30% off, but I took it off. Moonlight Mile by Dennis Lehane, and he wrote Mystic River and Shutter Island, which Shutter Island, the movie, was amazing. I loved that movie. So that's what made me buy this book. It's about a girl that went missing when she was 4 years old, and they brought her back to her home, but her mother was really neglectful, and it was a broken home. Now she's 16 and she's gone again, and so these people are going to try to go find her. Sounds pretty interesting. So I got it. It was $3.70 with tax. So for a hardcover, that's pretty good. Then I got 2 books that are part of a series. I do not have the middle book in the series. It's a trilogy, and I don't have the second one, but I did get the first 2, or the first and the third. They are Eve and Bonnie by Iris Johansen, and these were $2.50 each, so I got them both for $5. And it's about a forensic sculptor that helps people find their missing children. So I have to go on the search to find Quinn, which is the middle one, so that I can read it. But this had very good reviews as well on Goodreads, so I'm excited to dig into these. Now I have to find the middle one, though. Pressure to get that second one. It just kind of, I get a little bit like antsy when I'm missing one of the books in a series. Yeah. And then I got Pirate Latitudes by Michael Crichton, and this is just a pirate book. It has this really cool map, and this was only $1.50. I've seen this at Ollie's for $3.99 so many times. I've picked it up, I put it back. Pick it up, I put it back. I finally decided for $1.50 I'm going to get it. And this is a book that's going to kind of stretch my reading habits a little bit, because I've never read anything like this. But I think it'll be interesting to see what it's like. So we'll see. The last book I got at the Dollar General is Emmanuel's Veins by Ted Dekker, and this was $2.50. And it says on the back, this story is for everyone, but not everyone is for this story. Ted Dekker, I believe, is a Christian author, but I think he's kind of controversial. I think this book is controversial, which is why he said that. I have no idea what this book is about, but it sounded interesting. Like, that pulled me in enough to want to get it. Really, I hate when they don't really tell you what the book is about. They do kind of, but I don't know. So I'm going to read it and see. There's a lot of like reviews that this book is awesome, which is great, but please tell me like why. What is it about it? What is the book about? So I'm going to read this. I got this at the Dollar General as well. And that is all. Those are all of the books that I purchased at the Dollar General. So definitely, most towns in America have a Dollar General, at least around where I live. We have 3 Dollar Generals in my town. So these came from 3 different ones because I kind of went to all 3. But yeah, usually even if a town has nothing, they at least usually have a Dollar General in my experience. So worth going to and seeing what you can find. You might find a treasure. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.